And a couple of special guests in the studio with us right now, stopping by to show their support and help out with the big flood victim relief drive. It's Kelly and Shane from Tennessee Mornings over at Fox 17. And you guys actually, you were kind of out of your building for a little while over there.
Yeah, it was one of those situations. We weren't on the air Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday because we were under mandatory evacuation. So,
right.
We just couldn't get in there. The building is really butted up against the levee. The Cumberland is our backyard. So if it would have given way, there would be no more Fox 17.
Yeah, the crazy thing, we got tons of messages saying, oh, it must be nice. You've got 4 days of vacation. But really, those were the people that didn't realize how serious it was.
Right.
I mean, the Army Corps of Engineers came in and said, you guys cannot be here. Because if that levee had given way, they said the entire building could be underwater within 30 minutes.
Oh, my gosh.
It was pretty scary. So, both of us were in the middle of it as well. I'm out in Bellevue, and Shane was flying into town. So we both have different perspectives of what it was like in the middle of it. But it was a very serious and scary situation. Thank you guys for what you're doing out here. I've already seen some of the supplies that you have, and it looks great. I know you need more, and the more you get, the more people you can help.
We've got 2 big semis to fill up till 6 o'clock tonight. We are doing this. Now, where was the programming originating from while you were not in the building?
We have an autopilot.
Yeah. They had a few hours, literally, Master Control, who are the people that operate and put things on the air. They had to just load hours of content and programming and then get out.
Yeah.
And so once that ran out, I don't even know if there was a time where we weren't on the air with a signal, but then they were allowed to go in for a few hours each day, tape the newscast. Tennessee Mornings wasn't on the air for 4 days.
Right.
The 9 and 10 o'clock newscast was taped and then replayed at 9, at 10, and then it also aired in our slot in the mornings. But it was previously recorded.
So as you were flying back into town, had you heard before you landed what was going on?
I had talked to Kelly, and I had talked to some friends here that just said it has not stopped raining for 36 hours. And I said, wow, that's bad. I was flying, of course, Philly to Chicago O'Hare, which is always, chances are you're getting delayed out of Chicago. We were probably the last flight that took off, arrived in Nashville before they canceled and delayed all flights. I landed around 2:50 on Sunday afternoon, and it was eerie because I knew I took a bunch of pictures flying in of coming from the north down to the airport of, the destruction and the flooding. That's when I realized how bad it was.
Right.
But in the airport, people were just grabbing their luggage off of the baggage claim and walking as if nothing was going on. You could tell that they didn't realize what they were walking into.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Me being in the media, I knew. In fact, I did a phoner live from the airport, live on the air. But the average Joe didn't realize what they were walking into when they hit Nashville.
Yeah.
And Kelly, what was it like in Bellevue Sunday into Sunday night, Monday morning?
It was really scary. I'm not going to lie. I live off of Coley Davis, and I know everyone had seen the footage that was happening there. Saturday, it was raining, and we went out and we did some shopping and came back thinking everything was fine. It was kind of a pain that it was raining outside, but, it was just a bad thunderstorm. And then into Sunday, we woke up and thought we were going to go out for lunch and couldn't get out of our road. And then we realized quickly when we drove around just how close the water was to our house. It was surrounding us. We were like a little island, and we lost power. I was talking to Shane about this earlier. I think the scariest moment was it was still raining. We'd lost power. We had no way of knowing if the rain was going to stop or if there was more on the way. And it was probably, I would say, 500 feet from our door.
Oh, my gosh.
So you don't know, do we leave? They were doing water evacuations by boat.